Hey there, racing fans! Today, we will take a trip down memory lane as we dive into the life of a man whose sad demise left the NASCAR world speechless. We will also take a look at how legendary people from the fraternity like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Joey Logano reacted to the heart-shattering news. We'll be talking about a legend whose voice became synonymous with the thunderous roar of stock cars tearing down the NASCAR tracks. That's right, we're talking about the one and only NASCAR Hall of Famer Ken Squier.
Race cars capable of over 200 miles per hour take on a far more romantic image.
This track, more than any other track, is fun. We're here at Brooklyn, Michigan this afternoon. I'm Ken Squier.
Before we get into his incredible broadcasting career, let's rewind the clock and take a look at Ken Squier's early life. Born on March 5, 1935, in Waterbury, Vermont, Squier developed a passion for motorsports at a young age. Even as a kid, Ken was drawn to the thrill of speed. His fascination with cars and racing laid the foundation for what would become an extraordinary journey in the world of NASCAR.
In 60, 61, right along in there, you start Thunder Road. You're 25 years old.
Yeah.
And now you have a track.
Yeah, well, it was that business of, I really thought that I knew what I was doing. Of course, I didn't.
Yeah.
But there were 3 or 4 of us, and we built a high bank quarter-mile asphalt, and heretofore in a place like Vermont. So that was the growth of the whole sport.
Fast forward to the 1960s, and Ken Squier found himself behind the microphone, becoming one of the pioneers of NASCAR broadcasting. His unique style and genuine love for the sport quickly made him a fan favorite. Imagine tuning into a race and hearing Ken's voice, painting a vivid picture of the intense battles on the track.
Covering a city block a second in rush hour traffic. Take a look at that.
Dale Earnhardt going to the lead, taking Bobby Allison with him.
Now there's the kid to watch. This kid Earnhardt in the Australian number 2, the car out of California, the driver from North Carolina, second generation driver. His father, one of the most famous short track drivers in American racing history, the well-known Ralph Earnhardt. His kid looks good today.
After all, his ability to capture the essence of each race and connect with the audience set him apart. And who could forget Ken's legendary catchphrases?
The command to fire the engines has been given.
They got those depths down there.
And 41 cars come to life. For racing fans, this is such sweet thunder.
The field for the 21st Daytona 500, ready to roll. They're closing gate 7.
Whether it's the famous side-by-side, door handle to door handle, or the Great American Race, Squier had a way of making every race feel like a cinematic experience.
Covering a city block in less than a second.
Who will take the lion's share of $180,000 as it roars into the first turn and they begin to shuffle down the back straightaway.
It is a 2-car joust.
And now moves in to appropriate the lead.
Into turn 3, he fireballs his way into the lead, goes out in front by 1, 2, 3 car lengths here. It is a game of improvisation being played at its very best right now.
All the leading car owners, the patrons of the art, are here today.
It's safe to say that Ken Squier didn't just narrate races, he became a part of some of the most iconic events in NASCAR history. One such moment was the 1979 Daytona 500, a race that would forever be etched in the annals of motorsport history.
2 of the greatest fiddling here, fidgeting with first place, passing some of the strikers in the last lap, trying to take it home. It's all come down to this. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They slide down to the inside.
In a race that ended in a brawl, Ken Squier's commentary added an extra layer of drama to an already intense situation.
Let's look again at that crash. Here it is. They're into the turn already, spinning, sliding. The hopes for Donnie Allison vanish. Cale Yarborough trying to win his 3rd. He's out of it. And here comes a $60,000 car becoming a 22-passenger school bus to bring his crew to victory lane.
His words became the soundtrack to a moment that transcended the sport itself.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
A couple of very hard men, very hardly upset. And Bobby Allison is stopped by his brother to help.
However, it is important to note that Ken Squier wasn't just a voice behind the mic, he played a crucial role in shaping the sport as we know it today. From his involvement in the growth of the sport to his tireless efforts in promoting NASCAR, with over 50 years in the broadcasting business, Ken Squier's fingerprints are all over its success. His dedication and passion helped elevate the sport to new heights. In 2018, Ken Squier received one of the highest honors a NASCAR enthusiast can achieve, induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. It was a moment that not only celebrated his individual achievements, but also recognized his role in the broader narrative of NASCAR.
Between the end at Homestead and the beginning at Daytona, during this season when the engines are silent, tracks pretty much snowed under, we reflect. We ponder the purpose of our sport. My family, most of them are here tonight. They put up with a lot. And I'm just very, very thankful to be here this evening to share my feelings about receiving this award, and glad that you're here to enjoy it and to consider it and think about what this sport means, what it really means to the American public. And I hope that you'll take that message along, that this sport is so special, so unique, and so beautiful in so many ways.
Sadly, Ken Squier, legendary NASCAR broadcaster, passed away at the age of 88. Squier was in hospice care and died on November 15 in Waterbury, Vermont, according to his hometown radio station, WDV, part of the Radio Vermont group that he owned. Fans and people across NASCAR have been mourning the loss of the legend. NASCAR chairman and CEO Jim France expressed his emotions in words after Squier's demise on Twitter in a statement on social media. The Petty family also expressed their condolences in a statement. Cup Series driver Joey Logano also had words of appreciation for the man whose voice brought a massive change in the sport. Moreover, Dale Earnhardt Jr. also expressed his remorse for the loss of a legend from the NASCAR community. As we reflect on Ken Squier's incredible journey, it's evident that his legacy extends beyond the track. His influence can still be heard in the voices of today's broadcasters and felt in the hearts of NASCAR fans around the world. As we remember the ace NASCAR broadcaster, we want to hear from you about your favorite Ken Squier memory. Drop it in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're a fan of the legendary Ken Squier. Until next time, this is NASCAR In and Out on Essential Esports. Keep the pedal to the metal.